Welcome to Night with the Lads, the show where we ask all these deep and mystical, magical questions that eventually will get us demonetized or banned off a platform. I'm your host, Johnny, with my co-host, Adam, aka Loxy, aka... Okay?
Yeah, where's that going?
That's not going anywhere. That's really not going anywhere. He makes great TikToks. Go follow him on TikTok.
I do make great TikToks.
Yeah.
You
his
also
TikTok
make good TikToks.
Yeah, his TikTok account is @RiddyRax on TikTok. Yep. That's his only account. He doesn't make any other. He has no account on TikTok. That is his only. No, fuck that. He's not on TikTok. Ignore what I just said. He's not on TikTok. That's fine.
What are you doing? They would have bought it. They'd have gone on RiddyRax and given you a follow.
Yes, totally. With my big fucking profile
giving me a follow. No, I'm just using your good looks.
Oh, you
for my advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know. Would you not say that you created my good looks if you drew my profile picture?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's all me. It's all me, my guy. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have those looks.
Anyway, today we decided that we're actually going to do an episode.
Yeah, well, all right, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start off with the questions because otherwise it just won't go. Why do you like Vikings so much?
Because I'm a Norse pagan. Next question.
Cool, perfect.
Such an easy question to answer.
There we go, cool.
Norse pagan.
No. Yeah. No. Shut up. You said next question. It's next question.
I mean, okay. No, surely it's my question.
That's my question because that one didn't last long enough.
Yeah,
what's the weirdest thing you've ever drawn? No, what's the weirdest thing you've ever drawn? If you say hentai, I'm gonna leave.
No, I don't like anime though, do I? I wouldn't draw hentai.
No, you
don't like it. I might have drawn a proper detailed penis once though. Without like, yeah.
Veins, hair.
No, it was like a realist. It's a realism one. It was like a.
What side did it sway to? Okay, this is going down some really bad avenue.
I mean, it bent. It had a little curve to the left.
Curve to the. Okay, well, we're definitely not getting on PG content today.
No, not at all. Did you went to college, right? Or
I did, yes.
Kind of.
No, I went to 2 colleges. Why?
So you didn't do art. You did graphics, didn't you?
I did graphics.
Okay, so I did art. We had to do like nude models.
Lucky bastard.
No, really not. Really not.
They male.
I would say. Yeah, one of them was male, and the other one might as well have been male because it looked like a male. It just had female bits. It was not attractive.
It.
I'll say it. Yeah. It wasn't a pleasant experience. I'll say you can imagine it covered in like buffalo wing sauce.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ew.
and sweat.
Oh, why sweat? Not like you're doing anything.
Motherfucker, she could walk up the stairs and build up a sweat. It was not good. It was not...
Really not good.
I wouldn't say that's the weirdest thing I've drawn. I'd say that's probably the grossest thing I've drawn. Weirdest. I don't really draw weird stuff. I mean, like, I've drawn some weird shit in the way of... I did a lot of band T-shirts, and a lot of it was quite dark. And, lots of brains and zombies and...
I'll lead off. Yeah, I remember...
being ripped open, yeah.
I remember seeing your shit and just thinking, okay, so he's
severely
he's
mentally
weird.
Disturbed individual.
I'd say so. And then when I got to know you and we got talking, I was like,
100%. It completely made you realize you were right.
No, for me, it was like I went onto your website and I was looking at your shit and I was like, okay, so this guy is into some really weird shit. And then I got to know you and I was like, no, he's just a cunt.
I mean, I can't disagree.
No.
But I will say that a lot of it was ideas that weren't my ideas. I drew ideas that, were bands, and that's what they wanted, because metal bands are extremely weird. And most of the merch... What did you just say?
Graphic.
Very graphic. Oh, super graphic. Yeah, I mean, I've drawn like a dead woman in a bath. I've drawn like...
Why?
Because that's what they wanted. Like, I don't fucking know. I didn't ask. Just went, yeah, all right.
Do you
Drawn
have
like...
a dead woman in your bathtub in your hotel room? Nah, just draw for
didn't
me,
ask. I
didn't
didn't ask questions. They didn't ask where I got the reference from. It's all good.
What? Okay, we're just going to. Okay. Go on. I have to let you with your first question. I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued.
I'm intrigued.
Oh, I mean, do we go with the really
saucy,
the really deep questions, or do we go with silly questions?
No, we go with what we think is the best.
Okay, so a super deep, meaningful question.
Yeah, pretty much.
When you wipe, do you go over or under?
Wow. I know, no. This I won't even chuckle about. No, this one won't chuckle. No, this is some serious shit. You see, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? When you're sitting, do you sit slightly to the left, to the right, or do you center your arse cheeks?
Well, I mean, I sit in the middle, because if you sit like too far back, you know, shit will go all up the side of the bowl.
Yeah, no, but the positioning of your asshole has to be aligned with the water. But it depends on the time of day, because if your asshole is not aligned...
I regret asking this question now. Wait, did you just say depending on the time of day?
Yes, depending on the time of day.
What, are you a fucking compass?
No, basically, if your asshole is aligned with the water at 3 o'clock in the morning, it shouldn't be. It should be more along the lines of a wall. I know you'll get shit on the wall, but it should be more along the lines of...
Where are you shitting that you're shitting on a wall? Are you talking about the bowl? Or the
yes, the wall of the toilet
wall.
inside. We call it a wall. We call it the wall. What you don't? What
are you doing? Shitting outside, squatting up against a wall? What?
You don't call the inner part of the fucking toilet.
No, it's the toilet bowl.
Yeah, but we call it the inner part is the wall. It's like the flattest part.
No,
is
a
the
wall is what you hang pictures on, not shit on.
I mean,
the toilet bowl, the inside of the bowl, right? So you're shitting on the inside of the bowl at 3 o'clock in the morning, and your asshole has to be in a very specific... What the fuck are you saying?
Okay, if it's a normal time of day, your asshole can be aligned with the water, it's fine. It can make that sound. But then otherwise, if you're at 3 a.m. and you're taking like one hanky doodling of a shit, where it's just like basically solid logs are coming out of your ass, and they're making more noise than Poseidon would in a fucking movie, you're going to be like, wow, I need to tone this shit down. So you're going to shit against the bowl of it, the wall of it, and it's going to have to slide down and go.
That is gross. I regret asking this question.
Of course you do.
I will say though, do you, when you hang your toilet roll on the hanger, do you hang it paper side out or paper side like against the wall?
I've had this conversation.
Like, are you one of those psychopaths that have the paper on the inside?
Yeah, that you pull it out and it drags against the wall. Fuck you. You're a psychopath.
You're a psychopath if you do that.
Whoever does that, fuck you.
Yeah, I can't. If I'm around a friend's house and it's that, I have to take it off and put it on back the other way. You
honestly, what is wrong with you?
Just turn it round and rip the toilet paper off like a normal person. And or don't
use toilet paper.
Don't shit on a wall.
Shit on the wall.
So don't shit on the wall.
This is the grossest episode yet.
Yeah, I don't like I asked you this question. I regret asking this question. Maybe this is just fuck it, we'll keep it in because they'll just know how weird we are. Yeah. I blame it on the booze, to be honest.
I do as well.
I think booze brings out the worst of us.
I chugged that shit down, and I
know that. Definitely be shitting on the wall later. It's gonna be coming out squirting all over the place. Next question, please. I don't like this. It's making me feel ill.
Okay, that's fine. I was just reminding myself about the time I ate a really hot Mexican pizza, and it was borderline hot, and I remember the ring of my asshole was burning. But that's a story for a different time.
But yeah,
so it was hard. Basically, what is? Ooh, I have juicy questions.
It better not be about shit, I swear to God.
If you could get your dream job of anything, would you give up your ability to speak or your ability to hear?
Well, I mean, if you give up the ability to hear, you know, I mean, it stops you having to listen to like cunts that are out there.
I knew you'd say it. I could read you like a fucking book. I knew you'd fucking say it.
Wouldn't have to have everyone nag at you all the time.
I was like, the minute I ask him this, he's going to be
like, I couldn't do it because, like, life without any music, like that's brutal.
Boring. It's pretty
boring. I need music. I can't live without music. Music's like my life.
This is what I'm going to regret about this episode. Tell me your favorite music, Adam.
My favorite music.
Here we go.
My favorite music is Baby Shark. It makes me happy. I fucking hate that song.
I like Rebecca
Beck.
Rebecca Beck. This is how we never can call out anyone. Like, we can't call them out because they won't get any publicity. Rebecca.
You can barely say their fucking name.
Exactly. Rebecca Ack. Friday. Well, it's actually Thursday. Friday.
No, awful. No.
That's the best song. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the best song I've ever seen.
I'd rather listen to Nickelback.
Don't you diss Nickelback. Don't you diss
talking shit about Nickelback.
You talk shit about Nickelback. You insulting me, bitch. You insulting me.
Nickelback.
I love Nickelback.
Is Jen's favorite band.
Love Nickelback.
I don't understand. Maybe you two can convince me why, or explain why. Why?
Even Ryan Reynolds went on a fucking outtake.
Yeah, the thing is, right, I don't hate Nickelback. I don't hate them. I don't think they deserve the shit they get. They've made like
great
a
song.
Few decent tracks. No.
Great.
I don't think they've made great. They haven't made great music. They've made decent music, and some of it. They don't deserve the shit they get. Oh, even though like the guy is a bit of a dick. Like, he seems
Rugging your Jack.
Yeah, like he seems like a bit of a cunt.
He's got grey hair.
Is he? He dated Avril Lavigne. Like that's the one thing that I'm like.
For me, Avril Lavigne has never changed age.
Jealous.
She's always been like 16, 17. She's never like changed.
Yeah,
For me, she's always that age.
Behaved like she's 12, stuck in her little emo phase. Yeah.
What's that song that she does? Is fuck no, oh, it's about like girlfriends and relationships. I remember it was like really cringy, but it was really popular.
Is it the hey you I don't like a girlfriend.
Hey
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that song.
That's the only time he's been like, oh, you know, I respect him a little bit. It's when I was 12, like a wee lad, and I was in my emo phase, and like Avril Lavigne was like attractive.
Oh, Avril Lavigne is like every boy who's like around 20ish now has always had that phase where it's like, oh, I like Avril Lavigne. I like that chick. But then you grow out of it after like 2 months. But nowadays girls are going.
I've still got a little bit of my emo phase going on now.
Really? No. Like nowadays girls are going for the Avril Lavigne of males, but they last for years. Like that fad lasts for years.
Oh, you're saying like nowadays, like the emo lads.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't get it.
Yeah, when I was at college, yeah, one of the girls I knew at college, she loved Blood on the Dance Floor.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's shit. It's real bad. It's real bad. Do you know who Black Veil Brides are?
No.
Okay. Think Kiss. Like a super camp version. That's To be fair though, they're like rock stars. They probably slay more than like most dudes. But they wear like makeup, and they have that. They're like scene kids. It's proper scene kid music.
Do you remember?
And she loved them. She like, and this is like a 19. No, probably no. When I was at college, I was probably 17, 18.
Yeah, back in the 1960s.
Fuck you. Look, mate. You can't. Fuck you. My favourite type of music is jazz. There you go. I've answered your question, you fucking dick. And yes, that does make me old. But I love jazz music. I like jazz from the 20s,
the
the 30s, the 40s. But I also like metal and rock, and I like everything.
I can't shit on you for liking jazz because I like jazz, but then I also like opera.
Yeah, see, I could shit on you for that. I don't like opera. I listen to jazz all day.
You're an uncultured swine. Opera is brilliant. No. I don't care what you say.
I love jazz. I love jazz. I can't get into opera. I don't. Yeah, it's the closest that I've got to opera is like Nightwish, because she's like an operatic singer.
Yeah, I suppose.
I remember metal and stuff.
I showed you my friend, the opera singer, Justin Kim.
And sounds like he's been kicked in a nance.
You said that, and I just went, okay, sure.
Like, it's good. Like, it takes like an insane amount of skill. Like, I'm not saying that they're like shit singers, because that's just a stupid.
Are you sure? Because I can cut this out and it basically make you sound like you just said, oh yes, they're shit singers.
Yeah, that's fine. But, I mean, I do all the editing, so I mean, you know, jokes on you, bitch. Sit back down in your corner.
I remember I watched back one of our TikToks, and it was basically, it cut out and you said, yeah, so Johnny said something awful, and I remember editing the subtitles thinking it wasn't that bad. I look back on the TikTok, you made me sound like I said something horrific.
You did.
Like, I didn't.
You did.
I remember it. It was funny. It wasn't horrific.
It was funny to us. I'll say that. I'll at least give you that. And I didn't do it to make you look bad. I did it to save you more than anything. Gave save face. You know, now we're talking about shitting ourselves, and maybe I should have just left it in.
Where did that question come from?
Because I thought it would be like one of those questions where you'd go, "Oh, that's weird," and then laugh and then not answer it. But you went the other way and was like, "Oh, this is really serious. I need to talk about shitting myself."
It's an important thing in life. If you don't dedicate time to shitting properly, are you really living life?
Maybe I need to buy you one of those squatty potties where you like, yeah.
You only say that because you watch Sweet Tales. You fucking simp.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, but I know what a squatty potty is, though.
Granted, Sweet Tales, she is great. I like her because I think she's funny.
Yeah, she's good.
I like her laugh, though. I think her laugh is obnoxious, like mine.
I don't know. But to be fair, I think your laugh's quite funny. When something makes you laugh, it makes me laugh. Like, listening to you laugh is one of my favorite things. It's genuinely hilarious.
Will this episode be uploaded before you upload your latest TikTok?
Maybe. No.
No. Okay. This guy uploaded a TikTok. It genuinely made me shed a tear in laughter because it was fucking priceless.
What was
there was only a little bit in it. Made me laugh.
What was the comment that made you... Like, I've got a clip of you genuinely heaving in laughter. Like, I don't think the clip will ever see the light of day because the comment was like...
Yeah, I remember it.
It was a bit weird, but like the laughter that came out, like I wasn't expecting it because it was a throwaway comment, but yeah, you died.
That's the thing. When we were watching, do you remember that comedian that we were watching? Lee Evans. He was really good. Yeah, and I never saw him before, and we watched one of his episodes. I can't believe
you've never seen Lee Evans before.
I never saw him. He was funny. I was like laughing throughout. The one bit that I will never forget, to the dawn of time, I will never forget that one comment. He was like, what was the scene? It was place the scene. It was the context of he goes out shopping.
He's saying that he's out like with his wife, and he's taking the piss, saying that like the blokes have to like wait about for their wives, and the wife's always moaning, something like that. It's a little bit like that. I can't remember.
Then she goes up to him and says, "Oh, do you like this? Do you like casual wear, or do you like this as sportswear, or do you like this and that?" And I remember him just going, "I think you can fuck off, or fuck off."
No, that's terrible. That's terrible. Well, that's so not what he says.
I remember it because you have it clipboarded. I remember you have it on your soundboard.
Yeah, I did have. Yeah.
Oh, that was the funniest shit.
It's great. Lee Evans is great. He's probably my favorite stand-up. Or one of my favorite stand-up. I'd say he's my favorite like clean like clean stand up. Yeah,
clean, yeah, kind of clean.
Yeah, because I like the, you know, I have a very dark sense of humor, so I like my Jimmy Carrs and Frankie Boyles. And
I like Jimmy Carr.
On a side note, for the old Crimbo, the missus got us 2 tickets to go and see Jimmy Carr.
Oh, you were telling me. You were telling me.
So when
February.
Yeah, right. I can't remember when it is, but I mean, we're not going to be able to go anytime soon because of the whole COVID bullshit.
I know.
So I'm hoping it doesn't get, you know, cancelled. But because we even had like this, it all sucks because we had tickets to see the Circus of Horrors, I think it's called.
I thought you were going to say Cirque du Soleil, and I was about to just go, my guy.
Great. Yeah, no, we had tickets to see I think it's the Circus of Horrors, but it got cancelled, so we couldn't see it in the end. So I'm hoping, you know, we can see Jimmy Carr. Always wanted to see Jimmy Carr. I'm not sitting in the front row because, yeah, you got to be a bit stupid to sit a bald, bearded, 26-year-old man. Nah, not a good idea. Not a good idea to sit in the front row at a Jimmy Carr concert.
I'll tweet at Jimmy Carr like a week
Please
beforehand.
roast this bald fuck. Yeah.
With this, I'm gonna send him a photo, your profile picture. I'm gonna send him the profile picture and tweet at him like, "He's my friend, but he's a cunt. Shit on him."
To be fair,
and
I'll heckle him, be like, "My friend Johnny says you're shit."
No, I like Jimmy Carr.
Friend Johnny says you're a cunt.
Like one day when I actually do meet him and I'm like talking to him, he's like, "Are you friends with that guy?
That dick that shouted out halfway through my show."
Didn't he say that you hated me?" And I'd be like, no.
Yeah, so whatever you say, it looks like you're backtracking, so you're going to look like an even bigger cunt. My plan. Yeah, that's my plan. That's definitely my plan. What was the question?
I don't remember.
You just went on a massive tangent. What was the question?
I don't remember.
Would you like me to give you an out by asking you another question?
Yes.
Okay. I have a good one. And everyone at home can answer this one as well. I'd like to have like comments. I'd love to have like people tweet at us their answers to this. So
yeah, you can tweet at us at official NWTL. That's official NWTL.
Or you know, TikTok. Make a TikTok about it.
TikTok.
That'd be great. Make a TikTok about this. So my question: zombie apocalypse breaks out right now. The first thing within arm's reach that you have to like fight off the zombie. So there's a zombie coming in your room. You've got your arm's length to grab whatever you can. What are you defending yourself with?
You've never known this about me, but I'm a knives collector. I have a fucking like 5-inch knife to my stand.
Within arm's reach.
Yes, I just took it out. I'll send you a screenshot. I will kid you not. I have a 5-inch knife right in my hand.
That's
right
great.
Now.
Like, to be fair, I have exactly the same.
It's exactly.
I have exactly the same because I do that too. So it's you know, I have a knife.
I have an old. I have an old Spanish. What type have you got? I've got an old Spanish. It's like they use it for hunting, where they used to carve the skin off of boars, and that's the knife I've got. It's an old one. It's from I think it's the early 90s.
Okay, so I actually I like my knives. I have a PM2. I have a paramilitary 2, and it's my favorite knife.
Okay.
It is a beautiful knife. It's a flick. It's the one with the little. It's a Spidey coat. It's got the little pinky flicker.
Yes, I know it. I know it now.
So,
now I know it.
Yeah, so that's what I have. I love those knives. I like knives. I like the whole EDC stuff, the everyday carry. You know, I like because I'd like to be able to carry a knife with me because they're useful, not for like fucking stabbing people, but
that's the thing, right?
In everyday life, it's once you do it, it's so weird not doing it. Like if you don't have it for stuff like just little things like maybe cutting a thread off a jumper or you know opening a letter or a package or like they're so fucking useful to have. But you know in England you can't.
It's so dumb.
Can't. No.
In Spain you can actually carry a knife, but the knife can't. You can't be over your like 4 fingers when you put it up against your hand. It can't be over
Okay,
that.
so yeah, in England, I'm pretty sure you can't have a locking blade, and it can't be more than 3 inches.
Yeah.
So like Swiss Army knife's fine.
I have a Swiss Army knife as well.
Small ones are fine, but they can't lock. Is my understanding of it. Can't have them locking. Yeah, I like my EDC. I've got my wallet, which I make. I make my own wallets. I can't be asked to buy them. Make my own.
I buy them because I'm a normal person.
Yeah, I know, but but you know me. I like making things. I know. I like making stuff. I've made like my friends' tobacco pouches, and rather than them buying some, 10 quid one from fucking
the corner kiosk.
Yeah. That's gonna wear out in a couple months. I'll get a good piece of leather, and I'll hand stitch it, and do all that sort of stuff. So
I
love my knives.
I don't know if this is a real Tommy
Definitely
Hilfiger.
not throwing a wallet at a zombie to fight it off, though.
Here, take my money.
The closest thing I have, really, that's like a good, decent weapon is my crutch. I'll just hit him with a crutch.
I have 5 pairs of sunglasses, right to my. So
you're gonna do a Shaun of the Dead, but with sunglasses, where you're whipping the sunglasses at the zombie, hoping that like one of the legs, or what are they called, the handle things.
What
are they called?
I know. We can't look it up because that's our rule. We can't.
What's the
thing
in
the podcast.
Handle? No.
We're gonna call it an eerie.
We're gonna call it we're gonna call it the flippy thing that sits on your ear. You're just waiting for that to lodge into the zombie's eye. Why do you have so many sunglasses? I don't even have many. Okay. I don't even have that many normal glasses. I have one pair of glasses.
I have one Polaroid that I have for years anyway. They're like the old style. Do you know the old early 2000s glasses that are just really like you'd see it in Darude Sandstorm? Those glasses.
God, yes.
I have one pair of those, but then I've also got 4 working glasses that are from Australia, which basically it's like you keep them on your head and they don't fall off because
do you have? Do they have the string on the back?
No.
Oh, but they have granddad glasses.
But they have that with the pouches, some of them at least. But these are the ones that go really close to your face and they don't fall off even if you're like moving a lot, because obviously. I work in construction, and you need shit like that. So
yeah, see, I have 1 pair of glasses. That is it. That is all. That's all. That's all I wrote, folks. Yeah, I have 1 pair of glasses. I haven't had my eyes tested in about 10 years. Really should do it, but that's going.
Who has the time?
Yeah, exactly. Don't have time for that. My eyes work sort of. Yeah, with my glasses, I can see things at least 3 foot in front of my face.
I love how you're like, oh, don't call me old, but literally you have glasses.
Oh, yeah, the glasses isn't a qualifier for being old. I've had glasses since I was like 5.
Ah, you're old. I don't care.
I am not old. I'm a young man. I'm a young man that likes to relax by sitting in a dark room with a glass of whiskey listening to jazz from the 30s. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, you got me there.
I've misplaced...
And a cigar.
Misplaced my favorite knife. I've misplaced my favorite knife. It's it's somewhere in a box, but I don't know where. It's a Bear Grylls knife. It's the ultimate survival knife.
Is that fake too?
What? No. It cost me like 100 quid.
The knife's real. Bear Grylls fake, yeah.
Oh, Bear Grylls is fake, yeah, but it's made by Gerber.
It's made by some dude in a hotel.
Gerber is a great brand. All in all, a great brand.
Gerber.
G-E-R.
Hans Gerber.
I'm not sponsored because it's the 3rd episode, so why would we be sponsored? But they make great knives. And I've got an ultimate survival knife that I bought back in the day for about 80 quid, 90 quid. And it came with this pouch that you basically... all the pouch came apart. It had its own, like, diamond filing and, like,
make you
sharpening. And then it had its own fire starter as well, a flint and steel at the back of it. It was big.
Yeah.
It had a hammer on the bottom of it.
Yeah, see, I think that's a bit much.
Excessive.
It's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit much.
The knife is huge.
It's a bit much.
Huge.
Well, I mean,
great knife. I want to find it. I don't know where it is.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what you're fighting a zombie off with. Big knife, yeah. Big knife.
Big knife.
Big knife. I mean, I'm going to be forced to fight him off with a crutch, or
no, you grab your monitor,
popcorn.
And beat him up across the head with a monitor.
I mean, I do have a big bottle of Smirnoff Ice next to me, so I could just bottle him.
What would be your second thing? Because I don't really have a second thing, bar like my chair.
I'm telling you, I have a crutch and a bag of popcorn. That's about the only weapon I have.
I have 3
I have
glass
a plastic guitar. I mean, that works. Deck him over the head with a fucking guitar controller.
Do you remember when I showed you my wood
shaped like
that
an
I
axe,
carved?
so I mean, hopefully it works well enough.
The wood that I carved. I carved my the long like pieces of wood. I carved them. They're
I'd hit him with my Hoover.
Take my
Deck him
Dyson
with my Hoover. Oh no, I'm not rich enough to have a Dyson. Come on now. But I'm also not cool enough to have a Henry. Hoover with a face.
Do you see that meme where the Henry is without the nozzle and it's basically like a line of flour and it makes it look like it's okay?
Yeah. Yeah, good old Henry. I want a Henry. I've always wanted a Henry. I've never had a Henry. I know. It's bullshit.
Oh, Henrys are expensive though. I didn't know they were expensive.
Henrys aren't expensive. They can't be. They can't be expensive.
Well, the last time I checked one out was £112 for a Henry.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but for a Hoover with a face, like that's not a lot.
I couldn't just get
a Hoover with a face. You can make it snort flour. I think that's £120 well spent.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I've spent way more on way dumber things than that.
I know.
I would not feel guilty at all.
Will we talk about your jacket by any chance?
What? No, that was an investment, and I feel like it might have.
You'll never wear.
I've worn it maybe 3 times in like 7 years.
So what's that? That's like 340 quid per time you've worn it. Just about.
No, it was. I can't even remember how much it was now. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, I remember it being a lot. Yeah, but it's really nice. It's a really nice coat, though. To be fair, but
you showed
yes,
it.
I should not. Yeah, I should not have bought it. Like, let's be honest. But the only reason I bought it is at the time I could afford it, so I wouldn't buy it now. There's no chance I'd buy it now. I could barely buy a fucking Mars bar now. But
what's your dumbest expense in the last month?
Oh, month? I mean, I haven't spent anything in the last month.
Really? Like nothing stupid?
No, I haven't spent anything this month.
Oh, okay.
I have a,
savings.
Yeah, because of some issues with my motorcycle, I haven't been able to really spend anything.
It's fine. We don't have to go into it. It's fine.
So yeah, I haven't really spent anything. I mean, I spend most of my money on stupid shit. I think when you're in your 20s, you need to. You need to buy some dumb shit. I feel like if you're not buying dumb shit when you're 20, like you're never gonna really buy dumb shit. I mean, I have a fucking full Deadpool suit, and that wasn't cheap. So that's like an expense that I could have probably done without. But yeah,
I think my dumbest expense was a 140 quid Razer Lycosa keyboard, because I'm very logical with my expenses. But I wanted a gaming keyboard, but I knew fuck all about anything regarding gaming. So I just said, "Oh, Razer's on my feed every fucking day." This is back in 2014.
They make decent products. They make
I don't think they do. I actually don't think they make that.
They make like decent products.
Their keyboard screwed me over for fucking the longest time. I did not like that keyboard. The Lycosa.
I don't think it's the keyboard. I think it's the monkey using the keyboard.
Oh, is it?
I mean, my keyboard's fine.
I mean, I'm only the one that's hearing that Photoshop is shit and shit and shit.
Photoshop is shit.
I use it and I find it completely fine. But you use it and you're just like shit.
Yeah,
shit.
It fucking bugs out. It's annoying. There's like little things. There's little things in Photoshop. Like the program I love. The one thing I don't love about like Photoshop now, it has this really weird bug where you could be doing something and the whole like your page will freeze and it will just stop. Like you can't do anything.
That doesn't make sense.
You can access the menu and stuff, but you can't do anything. So you have to go up to the top and like click on window and arrange, and then you have to open a new document that's like a copy of this one, then close the old one. It's stupid. Fuck you, Photoshop. I hate it. It's so annoying when I'm trying to make a fucking banging TikTok and Photoshop's just not working. It's a piece of shit. Adobe, you need to come and fix your fucking program so I can make some TikToks.
Honestly, you should just go to Illustrator. I know how much you love that program.
No, Illustrator's worse.
You love Illustrator. What are you talking about?
I hate Illustrator. I've been a graphic designer for fucking like 10 years at this point. I hate Illustrator. I hate every single moment of it. When I was at college and my tutor was like, yeah, we're going to do Illustrator today, I was like, fuck you. Don't like it. I disagree. I hate it. I don't like it.
I think
you've uncovered something now. Like, you've upset me. You've hit a nerve now, Johnny. My TikTok career is being halted by stupid Adobe and their fucking programs.
I think that we should both just start using Blender on a 24-hour basis now.
Worse. No.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't
it's not like we spent
I didn't smash my desk to
4 hours trying to learn it, and I couldn't even figure out how to fucking splice an object in half.
Oh, I hate that program so fucking much.
It is terrible. Yeah, it is awful.
We were looking at doing some 3D shit for
we want to do some animations for everybody.
We wanted to do some animations about the episodes and stuff, and we wanted to just make it like really engaging. So we both said, oh, let's just do Blender. So we decided to make our own characters. I gave up halfway through. Adam persisted. I just went onto some GitHub website and just downloaded some models that I could slightly change. And then I was like, cool, done.
Yeah, you cheated.
I used my noggin.
Tried to learn the actual program, not cheat. It did not go. That's a hard.
It is a hard.
It's a hard program. I have max respect. You know what really puts you off is watching the stuff that people can actually make with that stuff.
The short film. Do you remember we showed the short film?
Dude,
the short film was stupidly good.
It makes you feel so stupid.
Bad.
It makes me feel like I'm a toddler with a crayon, like scribbling on the piece of paper. Like, it's so bad.
It is. Yeah.
It's awful. Yeah. I felt so.
Okay, my question.
Oh god. Yeah. Take my mind off of fucking Photoshop.
I have to.
Photoshop. Fuck
Who
you,
would be
Adobe.
the craziest celebrity? Who would be the craziest celebrity you would fuck?
Is this really what we want to go into? on a recorded show?
Okay, we're just gonna skip past that.
I think that's an alleyway we do not need to go down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a bad idea. I have my celebrity crushes. Like, that's fine.
I've made some. This is going to be cut out, and this part's going to be left in. And basically, I've made a lapse in my judgment for a second. So
well, I mean, the thing is, my response to that question is, you've written it down because you blatantly have one in mind. Otherwise, yeah, I know you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask the question.
I do.
Who is it? Tell me. I'll bleep it.
Oh,
I'll bleep it. Who is it? Yeah, I'll bleep it. Yeah.
Oh. That's the thing, right? It's hard. It's hard because I
don't want to know what what it's doing to you. I want to know who it is.
Oh,
yeah, that's not a bad one. That's good.
It
she's
bad.
Beautiful.
It isn't bad. But then also,
oh my god, your obsession with that woman. Oh my god.
Two bleeps.
Two bleeps. Yeah, I'll bleep that out. Like, you're not wrong on either of them. The first one, yes. Like, yeah, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's been
yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, the second one, beautiful. Don't understand your like unhealthy obsession.
Oh, I love her.
I know, it's so weird.
I generally love her. I think she's great. She's generally great. God. I would fully move to the States and basically marry her within a week's span.
You wouldn't be able to. She wouldn't have you.
She would. She's much older than me. She would.
Yeah, no shit. You're like 12. What are you talking about? Anyway, God, that's a terrible question. That's an awful question.
That is a bad.
Well, it's not a terrible question. It's a very dangerous question.
Dangerous alleyway. We're on thin ice here. Let's go back to the shore.
Yeah,
I need you to leave because I have a lot of bad questions.
Yeah, I know. Even I didn't do that. Like, even I didn't go that far. I mean, I did ask you about your, poop. So, I mean,
which I don't know how much you're going to leave in, but good props.
I'll probably leave that in. Yeah, I think people need to know what it's like to talk to us in a normal conversation, normal for us anyway.
we start our conversations with a one word? I'm not going to say that word, but one word.
You say cunt. It's fine.
If you were to start a joke business, what would be that
fucking
business?
question, you piece of shit.
Okay, sorry.
What the fuck? You're just jumping in there.
Well, I mean, you left a silence. You have to gap. I have to come in there. I have to come in.
No, you don't have to come in a gap anytime you see it. That's not okay. It's not okay. You just see the gap and come in it like fucking hell.
Okay, that was pretty fucking good.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus, dude. I've got one that's gonna like hurt your brain.
Go on then.
How do you write 0 in Roman numerals?
Oh, shit. You don't write anything.
Yeah, but exactly. How do you do 0 in Roman numerals if you're gonna write it down? How did they write down 0?
You don't write anything. I've never seen a 0 in Roman numerals. Have I? What the fuck?
Exactly. Wrap your brain around that.
What? Why would you think the minute I said we're gonna do a fucking podcast, you're like, tell the Roman numerals have never had a 0. What the fuck, dude?
Because I want you to think about stuff.
We're not an intellectual show. We're not an intellectual show. It's not like daily facts of the day.
No, but you gotta think about it. I'm trying to make your brain work. Like I'm gonna get you to think overtime.
I've never seen anything. What is it? Do you know? Do you know the answer to this?
Yeah.
What? Is there anything? There isn't anything.
No.
Then fuck you. Then fuck you. That question.
Like, come on. Like, fine. Like, I'm trying to get your brain, to work, to think. Like, why does a grapefruit look and taste nothing like a grape?
Because it's in the family of the grape. Grapefruit is in the family of the grape.
But then a grape is a fruit. So why do we need a grapefruit? What? Is that not right? We've already got a grape. Why do we need it? And it's a fruit. Why do we need a grapefruit? Why is it called...
The highlight of this fucking episode is the grapefruit. Oh my god!
What? This what? Look, dude. These are the thoughts. These are the thoughts that I have on a daily basis. I think about this like a lot. I have weird thoughts. Okay, like, is it possible to blow a balloon up underwater?
Yes.
Yeah. See.
Oh.
I have. Yeah. These are the thoughts. This is how my brain works. I don't think about like, how do I shit? I'm like, some weird stuff.
No, but there are air in your lungs, but there's also water pressure. It depends how deep you are. How much, like, are you in a pool? Are you in like Mariana Trench? Where are you?
No, so say you was in a swimming pool, right?
Okay.
And then you took a balloon down there with you. Could you blow up the balloon? Like, so say you go down, the balloon's in your mouth. Can you blow up the balloon while underwater?
I think you can.
You just die very quickly.
No. Yeah.
Or if you blow into because if you blow into the balloon, you can't breathe that back. 'Cause it's carbon dioxide.
It's mainly carbon dioxide. Yeah. So you're fucked.
Fucked. Yeah, you fucked. You're gonna drown either way. Yeah, fuck you. Guy that thinks you could blow a balloon up underwater, you dick.
There's always that one guy think I can blow a balloon underwater. It doesn't matter.
That's how I die. That's how I die.
Should we make up reasons we're going to die, or like ways we're going to die?
So, well, I mean, like, what? So that we have to make sure that happens.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, because if you're gonna make up your own death, like, it's got to be cool. You got to die doing something really cool.
Yeah, I want to die fucking.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That has to be completely
for fuck's sake! Yeah. I mean, when I said your weird obsession with her. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Yep.
Were you expecting
that? I think we can move on from there. I think
we can.
yeah, that one done it. That one did it. That definitely did it. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
Tipsy. We're gonna get
tipsy. We're gonna get tipsy and we're gonna talk about something we watched earlier. The popcorn.
Oh yes.
I think starting a show around the bar theme just encourages us to get very drunk.
Tipsy. We're gonna get tipsy.
We're gonna get tipsy. We're gonna get tipsy and we're gonna talk about a film that we watched earlier. We watched Spider-Man from 2002. So it's nearly 20 years old at this point.
Stop saying that.
It needs to be said because I remember watching that. I don't know whether I saw it when it first came out because I would have been like, yeah, I must have seen it when I was younger. So yeah, I must have been about 6 when that came out. 5, 6.
I think I watched this. I think I watched it in 2005.
2005.
That's when I watched it. I think I watched it in 2005 because I wouldn't have watched it when I was 4. Right, I wouldn't have watched it when I was 4, but I would have watched it when I was like 7 or 8. So I'm guessing.
I can imagine I watched it as a kid. I can imagine I watched it when it came out, but
oh yeah,
you know that was
rushing to the cinema.
No. I don't. I doubt I went to the cinema to see it. We probably like rented it from Blockbusters or something.
Blockbuster? Did you just say Blockbuster?
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, I probably like went to Blockbuster with mum and dad. My sister used to get
she'd
a movie
immediately
that
put
they
it back.
I'd pick up the hardcore stuff. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Hard stuff.
Yeah. 6 years old. I want to watch Freddy. Mummy, I want to watch Freddy versus Jason. Please. So yeah, we went to me and Johnny went to Blockbusters.
Yes, we went to Blockbusters.
We rented Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We're not going to pay the £2 return policy and post it through the weird letterbox at the back of the store.
Fuck no. We're just going to keep it.
We're just going to keep it. So we kept Spider-Man. So
we could call this a review.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be. It's not a review. It's going to be a drunk ramble of a film we've just watched.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So that's going to be it. So my first question to you, Johnny, what's the plot of this film?
A goofy boy, yes, a goofy boy.
Right, so I want you to explain the plot to me now you've had a drink. So it's drunk.
Okay.
Like a drunk synopsis of Spider-Man 2002.
Okay. Spider-Man, he's Peter Parker. He's the most lovable, hateable character. Well, hateable, no lovable. Hateable character in the entire MC universe. Okay, so he wakes up. He's a nerd. He goes for the bus.
The default for Peter Parker. He's just a nerd.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
He's a 30-year-old nerd.
30-year-old nerd
who's
going
in high
to
school. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been held back a lot.
He's real bad. He's real dopey, which becomes quite clear throughout the runtime of this film for a character that's supposed to be really, really smart and like one of the smartest people in the Marvel universe.
He's
real dumb. He's real dumb. He's real creepy. Real dumb.
I could bash 2 bricks together and find more brain cells.
He does some real he does some real dumb stuff. Everybody hates him for inexplicably no reason. Absolutely no reason.
No, there's no reason. Like he's a nerd, but there are nerdy people in the show.
There's a part where he gets like the beginning of the film. It opens with him getting on the bus, and even the nerdy kid. And like
was laughing at
the nerdy kid, the stereotypical nerd with the glasses doesn't even want him to sit next to them. They look at him like, no.
and then also the
fat kid with the jam donut.
The fat kid from Willy Wonka didn't even allow him.
The Willy Wonka looking motherfucker is
Augustus,
eating a donut. Augustus Gloop is eating a fucking jam donut. Squirts it all over himself and still looks at Peter Parker like he's a piece of shit.
Oh, honestly, like at that point when we just saw what Peter Parker was like, my respect went right down for him.
Even the bus driver is like, I'm not stopping for this kid. I'm just gonna let him run. Just let him chase the bus.
Completely against his job description. Completely illegal. He get fired for that shit, but he's like, haha, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, so he decides that, Peter Parker he's not worth stopping the bus for. Until, your favorite character in the film.
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, she stops him. So What do you think she's like in this film? Do you think she's good in this film?
No, she's not made as a character that's very
good.
She's good. Yes, that's it.
Good?
Yeah, she's not good. She's not good because she's very like, oh, woe is me type shit, and then she's like,
she doesn't do a lot.
She doesn't
in this
do
film.
a lot. She's quite.
She screams a lot in this film. She
doesn't wear bras in this film.
She does a few She doesn't wear bras. Yeah, that's very, very true. We noticed that
immediately
a lot. Yeah, we noticed. Yeah. We get introduced to MJ, the screaming antagonist, dickhead. Don't like her.
You don't like her? Why don't you like her?
No, I think she's a bit unlikable. I don't know. Not unlikable, but she's a bit bland.
Do you get it? Yeah, she's bland.
There's nothing to her. She's just a pretty face.
But the thing is,
30-year-old Tobey Maguire to stalk around New York.
Oh my gosh!
On a daily basis.
When we noticed it, the glass like broke in my head, and I was just like, every corner she turns around, Peter's there.
He's always there. You could recut the film into a like a Norman Bates type psycho black and white
the fucking
nightmare film.
Part was he was even good at stalking her before he got the sixth sense of Spiderman.
Oh, he's brilliant. He walks behind her and like talks to himself and like runs through scenarios that he's gonna, it's
the
weird.
Creepy stare where he just stands and tries and touches her.
I think they were dating. It doesn't come across because their chemistry's not good.
Not existent.
It's bad. Yeah, it's any scene they have together is pretty bad.
It's up there with being the Room quality type acting.
I mean, I wouldn't quite go that far, but there's some questionable dialogue.
The non-blinking is still a thing. Wow.
There's some questionable bits like you make me nervous and happy at the same time, and I'm also excited and terrified.
And I follow you on a daily basis.
And I'm gonna stand out in the garden after your dad shouts at you, but not bringing home the beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically.
And I'm gonna creep on you even though you have a boyfriend. The bits in this film that are good aren't that. They're the Spider-Man bits. To be honest, the Spider-Man bits in this film are what make this film great. No, the web. The first time you see the organic web.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Not because it's not good, because it's really gross. It's kind of gross. It's kind of off-putting when he pulls the fork off his hand and the web goes with it. It's kind of gross.
I don't get that. I don't get where you're saying that because I just see it as more realistic than the web shooter. I think the web shooter just is not right. I don't think it should be. I think he should have it in him. It should be like...
No, that's gross. No, that's not right. No, that's not... No.
No, I think that's right.
No. That's definitely not more realistic. Right, so... In a world of, superheroes where super strength, sixth sense, or like Spidey sense or whatever, when that's a thing, like, fair enough, I can believe that. But your body producing infinite spider webs is...
a world I want to live in. I don't know what you're talking about.
Where does it come from? It doesn't work.
It was in him.
No, you don't just randomly start producing spider webs. That doesn't work.
I produce my own spider webs, but they're different kinds.
That's not okay, dude. That's not okay. He doesn't. No. Organic, bad. Don't like it. Don't agree with it. It should be web shooters. That's Spider-Man.
I don't like the web shooters. I want more realistic.
Web shooters are more realistic than squirting out natural web stuff out of you.
No, because spiders don't have web shooters.
Yeah, but he's not Spider, he's a human.
But he's Spider-Man.
Yeah, but he's a human man.
Yeah, but he's part spider now.
No, he has the strength and the dexterity of a spider. He doesn't have 8 legs, and he doesn't produce webs. It's stupid. It's dumb.
Better movie would be him having 8 legs. Tell me I'm wrong.
That would be
brilliant.
Even more gross.
He'd have to hide.
If he was realistic, he'd be shooting the webs out of his butthole.
I mean, but like, who would watch that type of movie? If you want realism,
then you can't go halfway. He has to shoot the webs out of his ass.
I mean, if he was a female, I'd want him to be able to eat all his partners. Her. Well, then all her partners.
No.
Real spider eating all the partners.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Now I'm being ridiculous.
Yeah, now you're being ridiculous. Yeah.
You want web shooters on fucking Spider-Man.
Web shooters, yeah, because they're not like a natural thing. Like you.
Then
make
what
them.
does he really have? What does he really have? He said like 50%.
Spidey sense, super strength. He's got like regen stuff.
We talked about this. You said he doesn't have regen stuff. I said he does.
No, he didn't. No, he has No, that was never mentioned.
Yeah, I said, what if like he got shot? Could he not regenerate like Wolverine?
No, it's not Wolverine. No, it's not like that.
So is Wolverine better than him then?
And yes, your question wasn't if you shot him would he regen. Your question was if you shot him in the head would he die?
I don't think he would die. Yes. Did you?
He's a man. What the fuck?
One scene that still gets me right. The one scene is how. Do you know how he's like at the end? Like one of the parts at the end. No, actually, we're not even going to go talk about that part yet. We're going to talk about how he twigs that someone knows he's Spider-Man, or he twigs something's up.
He twigs,
but he doesn't twig that he is Goblin. But Goblin twigs immediately he's Spider-Man.
Goblin twigs immediately. Yeah, but why would? So like, yeah, Goblin tweaks because, you know, he sliced open Spider-Man's arm, and he sees the cut. Fair enough.
Same place.
I buy that. Yeah. Okay. Peter, I don't really think he would twig that it was
very dumb.
No, I don't think he would twig that it was Goblin Man because Goblin Man gives him nothing to go on. He doesn't give him anything to go on. It's just a bit weird.
Yeah, I know, but like
it's just a bit creepy, and he calls Harry a dickhead.
What did he twig? What did he twig? Because he twigged something, and I don't know what he twigged.
He twigs that the Goblin Man knows who he is. But he doesn't twig that it's Goblin Man. Or Norman Goblin. Yeah. Harry's dad. Papa Goblin.
Papa Gobbo.
Papa Gobbo. Yeah, he doesn't twig that. He knows that the Goblin Man knows he's Spider-Man. But he doesn't know that it's Papa Gobbo.
But he twigged something, and I was like, he twigged it, then he twigged it, didn't he twig it? And he was like,
he twigged that the Goblin Man knew because he went to fuck up his aunt. So when his aunt was, in the hospital, having a mental breakdown.
That scene.
Yeah, when Aunt May's having a mental breakdown, he's like, oh shit, like he knows who I am. But yeah, he doesn't know that it's Papa Gobbo. He only finds out that Papa Gobbo in the last scene of the film.
When the mask gets punched off. When he eventually
he punches Papa Gobbo until he's forced to take his mask off to kind of try and reason with him and say,
manipulate him.
Peter, I am your father. Yeah. I'm your real dad. And Peter goes, and Peter just looks at him and says, fuck you, Uncle Ben's my dad. Now impale yourself in the dick.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's
how that scene ends.
When you noticed that, I didn't unsee it.
I remember it hitting him in the chest or in the waist.
I thought it did.
It purely pops his testicles.
Oh yeah.
He definitely ruptured a bollock.
There were 2 spikes for each bollocks.
I think there was one very large spike per bollock. So yeah, he 100% ruptures a bollock in that scene.
Oh yeah.
And I think Peter just kind of he's like, yeah,
disregarded it.
You deserve that.
But the thing is, you
deserve that, you piece of shit.
He took out the device. He took out that huge spiky thing. He took it out, took the guy back. But did you notice how he took off the outfit of Goblin? So it means Spider-Man stripped Goblin naked and carried him all the way back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, he must have been wearing pants underneath.
No.
Oh no! What? You're gonna go bareback in a metal suit?
I'd say he did.
The junk could get well cold.
Yeah, but I'm thinking.
And then can you imagine a cold bollock getting popped? That's so much worse than a warm bollock. Surely he'd be wearing at least tighty whities.
What sound would that make? Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica.
I think it would make a. That's what I think that noise would make.
What was your most memorable moment of the entire movie that will stick with you for the end of the series?
Most memorable moment. I think the all of the bits where Peter is just getting picked on.
You liked those scenes?
I liked it, yeah.
Oh.
It might be really harsh, but I kind of liked seeing
when he entered the
Maguire
wrestling ring and all the cheerleaders,
all the women heckle him
Fuck
immediately.
You, twat!
Fuck you,
Fuck
spider
you.
prick! I'll rip off your fucking legs, you bitch.
True shit at him.
Well, yeah,
my pussy would eat you alive.
Even if it's just like the last shot of the film, where he's swinging through the city and he lands on the flagpole, I think that's great. That's brilliant. That's pure Spider-Man. It's great. Stupid stuff. Fat guy eating a donut. That's one of them.
So annoying.
That's one of them.
So annoying.
Yeah, I think that's great. I have loads. I can't pick one. It's too hard. There's too many good things.
I can pick one. 100%. Like off the bat, right there, the no bra scene, rainy no bra scene, perfect scene. That boosted the rating for me on that show, 100%.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Yeah. So if you was to rate Spider-Man, we've chatted a lot of shit. This wasn't very structured.
No, it wasn't.
But I'm gonna say, how many pointers is this film? Say if you had to put a number on it, how many pints would it take to enjoy this film?
I'd say you'd need 4 to enjoy it properly.
To have like a really good time.
Yes.
You have to have 4 pints.
4.
I don't know. I could enjoy this
sober.
No, not quite sober. I think to really, really, have a great time. I'm going to call this like maybe a 3-pinter. 3, yeah. One less. I think I enjoyed it more than you did. But
yes,
I also
the CGI annoyed me.
You had a weird CGI thing. Yeah.
I never shut up about it, honestly.
I know. Every time something came on, you was like, oh,
the CGI.
Calm down, dude.
It was so
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as you think it was.
I suppose.
I think you've been spoiled with good CGI in modern films that now you just think that slightly dated. I think if we watch Spawn, your eyes would melt. Because that's what you call bad CGI. Maybe we'll have to watch that in the future.
Okay. Before we finish
up. So a 4-pinter for you, 3-pinter for me. It's a great film.
I think so.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it?
Oh, 100%. Highly recommend.
I would watch it again. I'd watch it again.
Yeah, go watch it. It's great.
Like, honestly, if you haven't watched it at this point, get out from under that fucking rock and watch this movie. It was
for God's sake, it's 2002. I don't know. I want to end on a question.
Okay. What's your question?
So, if you had Spider-Man's powers, would you be a good guy? Or would you be a cunt?
Cunt.
A cunt. Yep. No elaboration needed. I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think you need to elaborate at all.
No, I wouldn't even question it. I'd be a
No, you don't have to. No, don't have to explain yourself to me, buddy. I think we're done. Yeah, I think that's great.
I think that's perfect.
Yep. Last call. Right, so that's last call. We had a great time watching Spider-Man. We really did. We had a really great time. Hopefully, we'll release some clips and you can see it, and you can listen to how much fun we really had. We love talking about films. Oh yeah. If you have any suggestions for films that we should watch, send us a cheeky tweet.
Tweet is best. Tweet is best. Comment, tweet doesn't matter. Yeah. We'll see them all.
Tweet, comment, email, TikTok.
We're about as stalky as Peter Parker was.
As Peter Parker was, yeah.
So we'll see it. It doesn't matter.
We'll stalk the comments like Peter Parker stalks MJ.
Like
a real creep. Yeah.
Like a real creep.
Like
anyway,
a real creep.
The rating was 3 or 4 points.
3 or 4 pointer. Yeah. Go watch it. It was great.
Go watch it. Honestly,
go watch it. Go watch it. So, I'm going to finish off this drink as the bar's closing. Johnny, are you going to finish your?
I swallowed mine whole.
Okay, Johnny's already finished. Yeah, okay. All right, yep. Sure. Okay, well.
Follow us on all socials. See you around, guys. Can't wait for the next episode.
Now get the fuck out.
Get fuck off!
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck, go home.
Fuck off!
No one wants you in the bar anymore.
Get your drunk ass home.